There are people who are born with ingenious abilities. However, there is a small group of people who became geniuses after developing acquired savant syndrome, a condition wherein extraordinary skills in music, art, and math are suddenly unleashed in a once normal individual after brain injury. People with acquired savant syndrome are not born savants. One theory is that after brain injury, the brain develops greater neuroplasticity, the brain's ability for enhanced cortical associated skills. However, more scientists believed that in a normal person, areas in the brain associated with logic, comprehension, and verbal communication tend to repress latent artistic abilities. When brain damage happens, in some cases when the left brain is affected, the right brain, which is responsible for creativity, can operate without limits. Brain damage in those with acquired savant syndrome, therefore, do not suddenly acquire new superhuman abilities. These are abilities present in all people, but in such rare cases, brain damage allows them to be unlocked to superhuman level. Here are 7 people who became geniuses after their brain injury. Jason Paget. In 2002, furniture salesman Jason Paget was brutally mugged outside a karaoke bar. This left him with a severe concussion, depression, obsessive compulsive disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder, but also with an ability to perceive complex mathematical objects. The Tacoma salesman, who once cared little about academics, suddenly developed a skill for visualizing geometric structures, including the geometry of a rainbow. Along with his new vision, he acquired mathematical drawing ability. He became obsessed with sketching 3D circles made of overlapping triangles and has discovered the error in pi. His most popular work are his fractal sketches, which are repetitive geometric patterns forming one object. He is one of the few people in the world who can handle fractal approximation. John Sarkin. In 1989, chiropractor John Sarkin underwent brain surgery for stroke-induced tinnitus. He woke up part deaf, partly comatose, and somewhat visually impaired. He also woke up with an inexplicable urge to make elaborate paintings and illustrations that would mix words and images. His works of art have been featured in various global publications such as the New York Times, some of them selling for $10,000 and up. Lee Erceg. The only woman in the world with acquired savant syndrome, math-hating Lee Erceg discovered her exceptional mathematical and artistic prowess after falling to a ravine in a Colorado ranch. She suffered severe spinal and brain injury and amnesia. But the most jarring change for Erceg was her transformation into a prolific artist who can see sound and hear color. Erceg's home is now riddled with mathematical equations and art. Derek Amato. A severe concussion from a pool accident seemed to have rewired Derek Amato's brain, transforming him into a musical genius. Derek Amato never played the piano before the accident or had musical training, but 4 days after, he found himself spontaneously playing for 6 hours. Alonzo Clemons. An accidental fall at the age of 3 has left Alonzo Clemons with a developmental disability and an IQ of 40, but it also transformed him into one of the world's finest sculptors. Clemons is best known for his intricate clay and realistic sculptures of animals, which he is able to create this even when he only had a brief glimpse of them. The pieces are completed in less than an hour and cost up to $45,000 a piece. Ben McMahon. Australian Ben McMahon had an accident when his car was hit by a truck, leaving him in a week-long coma. When he woke up, he was surprised that he can only speak fluent Mandarin. Now fully recovered, Ben co-hosts a Chinese TV show. Orlando Serial. Until he was 10, Orlando Serial didn't possess any special mathematical skills. After being hit with a baseball in 1979, Serial began performing calendrical calculations and can recall where he was, what the weather was, and what he was doing every day since that fateful accident. Is it really possible for superhuman skills to emerge in everyone? If scientists are correct, then extraordinary abilities lie dormant in everyone. The challenge for us, though, is how to tap into those abilities without acquiring brain damage. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next video.